If you think saving a quarter here, a dime there, a nickel here, even a penny here and there doesn't add up, not true. Let's talk about it back in a minute. Hi, this is Jim from New York City, and I like to help people keep their money. Oftentimes people they just think, oh well, little piggy bank, little change jar, doesn't mean all that much. Well, over time it can add up. Now, sometimes the amounts are like really significant, and sometimes the amounts are like, hey, listen, I could go to the grocery store and do a pretty darn good shopping. Well, that's what happened to a friend of mine recently. It was pretty ironic. She was actually listening to last Friday's Save Money show, the afternoon version. And she said, you know what? Let me give Jan a call. And she called me. We were talking. And I said, I was just thinking of you. And she said, wait a minute. I was just thinking of you. So I love this story, and it's just a simple story, about everyday savings, about living your life, and you break a dollar here or there, or $5 here or there, whatever, and you get inevitably small change. What do people do with small change? Many times people don't like carrying it around in their purse or their pocketbook or their pocket because it becomes heavy, becomes cumbersome for one reason. So what people do is they put their money away, maybe just drop it in some sort of bank, piggy bank, or some sort of makeshift coin jar or bottle, which is something I constantly encourage anybody at any age to do. It really is not a bad idea. So over time, my friend, was just like living her life, whatever, and just going out a couple, three, four times, maybe five times a week, and had this routine, took the change, dumped it in the jar or whatever. And recently she was thinking, oh my gosh, this jar is getting too heavy to carry. So I says, oh. So, I mean, it was, kind of like probably like a smallish, medium sized type of jar, whatever. So what she did was she took the jar and like tilted it on the side of the table and slowly but surely, took the money out. And she said, well, what am I going to do with this? I don't want to like carry it. Her bank is not exactly the closest location to her and all this and all that. So what she ended up doing is that she knew a local person, like a local lottery type store. And at first she was like hesitant. Do you mind if I, give you a couple of pay you with $2, for example, in quarters? And the guy there was like, yay. And I was like, ecstatic. Yeah, yeah, just bring in quarters because he was in need of quarters. Because a lot of these little store owners are short of change. So it started with that, and then the person said, "Can you bring some more quarters?" She was like, "Yeah." So then, as a result of that, she wrapped up her stuff, whatever. And if I'm not mistaken, she had mindless saving, and it came up to like around the $150 mark. And she exchanged her quarters, her dimes, and her nickels. But here's a suggestion that I have for anyone that's like contemplating doing this. Like before you begin, this is my opinion. Maybe some people don't like it, whatever. Get three different jars or four, okay? Quarters, dimes, nickels, pennies, and just put everything in as you're throwing it in each time. So for a tiny amount of effort, as opposed to going through everything, milling it out. I mean, not everyone has, a coin counter, and sometimes those coin counter machines are great, and some of them tend to break easily because I had a couple. So I'm just sharing my experience. I'm not saying that that's always the case for everybody. So rather than do that, and also find a way to get the wrappers, the coin wrappers and everything. And I believe some dollar type stores sell those, pre-wrappers. And back in my day when I was a kid, you were actually able to get free wrappers in the physical bank from an actual teller. I don't know if that's still possible. I haven't asked. I've been buying my own, type thing. And sometimes there's those coin sorters. They're like little plastic things. You just like throw your change in that. It's already, sorted. It's like manually you could do that. So little things add up. I mean, $150, and especially if the person is single, that person probably could have spent 2 weeks worth of decent grocery shopping on $150. Could you use an extra $150? You're probably building it right now, even as we speak. If you're not, consider trying. I like sharing some of these little success stories when it comes to savings. Hey, if you have one, don't hesitate to share it here in the comment section below. Thank you so much. Hey, listen, great seeing you. Have an amazing day. Until the next time, take good care. Bye bye.